All right, welcome back to Three Cushion USA's Carom B Singles Championships event. This is day two, and this is the first match of day two between Tung NGUYEN and JACOBS. And it looks like JACOBS has won the lag, so we're going to switch the names around, as Jake will be playing with white. And Tung will be playing with the yellow ball, so want to eliminate any confusion there. JACOBS is a local player from the Arizona area. He's in Phoenix, specifically, and I'm not sure what room he plays out of. I know there's a billiard table at Main Street Billiards in Phoenix area, or is it Mesa? I'm not really sure. I could be wrong there as well. Nice shot by Tung. We saw Tung play yesterday, and I think he maintained a .7 average, if I'm not mistaken. But for the first half of his match, he was at a .1 or a 1, at least a 1 average, till he got to like 16 or 17 points. He started to fall behind in his average a little bit. But he's a very methodical player, plays a nice slow cue ball. Already has two. Yesterday, when we featured him, he was playing Dr. Q, Tom Rossman. And Tom Rossman actually, he campaigned. He made a stand, and he tried to make a comeback against the young Tung NGUYEN. And he got a couple of good runs, 3 and 4. He got a run of 4. And he scratched a couple times where he got, pretty lucky. Tung NGUYEN is also, he's a player from Southern California, and he plays out of Westminster. And he is also a favorite to be in the finals of this event. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, he came in. I'm going to take a look now because it's sort of bothering me. But I believe he came in the finals against Mercedes Gonzalez a couple of years ago here. No, it was his friend, his very good friend, Trindo, Trindo, also another very talented player. We do have that on YouTube. You can watch that. That was 2016. Very exciting match to see Mercedes Gonzalez, a very talented. I believe she's originally Colombian. Very talented player. Supported for many years by Dennis Diekman, who passed away just 2 years ago. And she was in the finals with Trindo. It was a very exciting match. You guys have to excuse me. My score was on the wrong side. So we're back to normal now. Back to normal operations. Good morning to all of you watching today. We do have a lot of matches lined up for you. And today we're actually going to try to follow a schedule of matches. There's no guarantee that some of these matches may be rescheduled or moved or replaced by a different match based on, our interest, in the interest of time. But after this match, I believe we're going to have Tony Din, Ho Din, another Vietnamese player, play Hector Ocampo of $1 Million Billiard Products. 2015's amateur champion Ayrton Tarhan will be playing Gary Eake from Wisconsin. After that, that's scheduled for 12 p.m. Mountain, local time here. And then at 1 p.m. Pacific, we've got Ramses Verlinden versus Craig Powers. Should be another exciting match. Craig Powers played very well last year. Came in, I believe, 3rd or 4th place in the amateur championship just a year ago. And finally, our last scheduled match for the evening, or actually afternoon, will be at 2:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, is Alan Castillo, our defending champion for the United States amateur champion, versus Paul Feltman Jr. And that should be a very good match. We saw Paul Feltman Jr. play yesterday, where he defeated, who did he play? I'm trying to remember. He defeated Bernie Pettypiece. Tung NGUYEN is off and running here. Got to run a 2 already. He's a very talented young player. Let's say good morning to some of you viewers out there. Hi to Wambra, Christopher Allen, David Hoey, Nathan Wallace. Thank you for joining us on today's live stream. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way in. What a beautiful shot. That's going to go in on the fifth rail. Wow. Just missed it, didn't he? Yeah, rolled into the corner a little short. Good morning, Dan Post. Watching from, I'm going to guess now. I can't remember. Colorado. Dan Post. No? Cincinnati? Texas. That's right. Oh no. Okay, we've already guessed 3 times. Shared to Facebook. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah. Nice billiard from Tung. Vince the Kid says hello. Pennsylvania area. Okay. Maryland. Dan Post. Don't know why I thought you were from Colorado. Okay. That shot was all over the place. I don't really know. Maybe he just didn't have much. I don't know. I think he could have banked or jacked up. Incidentally, we have, speaking of being jacked up, we've got Florian Kohler, Florian Venom Kohler, the world famous, viral sensation, trick shot artist, artistic billiards champion. Florian Kohler will be doing an exhibition here, live and in person, at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Chris Alvey asking about feedback on the new Dynaspheres. Well, I don't know if you are an employee of theirs, but you can pass it along. We're very happy with them. Yeah, they've been very consistent balls, and I guess the feedback is very good. I like the Dynaspheres balls, and I would recommend them. I think so far. For competition play, you know, there's always the test of time as well. You have to give a new product a little bit of time. Chris Alvey says, greetings from Indiana. I'm not an employee of Dynaspheres. But if anybody's interested in finding out about these balls that we're using, they're called Dynaspheres. And you can feel free to visit dynaspheres.com, the link in the description of this video. Or in the chat room. The rustling sound of breakfast in the morning. Billiards for breakfast, folks, on a Tuesday morning. Wouldn't have it any other way. Tung off and running. So you got a run of, wow, he's on 12. Okay, I'm going to keep close attention to the scoring now, so for those of you out there keeping close track, I know how annoying it can be to have an incorrect score, so. Vince the Kid says that Tung NGUYEN makes it look so easy. Yeah, he's a talented player, all right. He's good. Like his soft touch. Got a very smooth stroke and good fundamentals. Gets down on the ball real solid. He's got a good follow through. Keeps his body pretty still when he plays. Nice shot there. Thank you, buddy. My buddy Alan Castillo, defending amateur champion, sits with me. I feel blessed. That sure would have been pretty if that billiard hit. Wow. I want to see our friend Jake Jacobs get a few billiards, though. I'd like to see him hit him in a little bit. That's not bad. I think he's gonna get there. No, a little short. Oh, that's not fair. Yep, table shortened up, I think. Maybe it's slanted. This is a good hit. Looks pretty good. Yep. That's another good one. Still maintaining position. Wasting very little time here to score another billiard. Run of 3. Oh boy. Seeing some nice work here. Not bad position here either. He's probably going to go off the top of the white here. I think he's trying to go long, short, long, but he can also play it short right here. Short, long. Yeah, there you go. And he's going to go direct for a 5th billiard. Run of 6 is the highest we've seen on our stream table so far. And that run of 6 will stand as Tung racks up a run of 5. And I believe it is 14th inning. Oh, run of 6? No. Really? I thought it was 5. Okay. They all happen so fast. Jake seems to be taking it in stride, though. I think he probably said something nice to him. You know, like, I'm just enjoying watching you play. You know, I might say something like that too. It's okay that you're beating me. I'm just enjoying watching you play. That's what I would tell him. That was almost a very beautiful shot by Tung. In fact, it was a beautiful shot. He just missed the billiard. Miss Q. What does he leave, though? probably go around the table off the white, but he can play this off the red as well. Like a double the rail shot, but it's difficult reach for him. He'll play around the table. He'll draw out, I think is what he's doing. Draw. Oh, 2 miscues in a row by different players. Pretty odd. If we're not careful, Tung's going to get us out of here ahead of schedule. We do have Christopher O'Brien playing Craig Powers on our secondary table, which we'll be featuring after this match. Scores 5-1 with Chris O'Brien trailing, 4 points behind Craig. Craig Powers, talented player. He played very well last year. I think he came in 4th or 5th place in this event. And I think there were about 50 players, 50, 60 players. Help him out. Help the guy out. It's 22 points, by the way. Nice touch. Nice touch. Very indicative of a Tung NGUYEN shot. It's like a signature style. And away we go. Come on. Come on. What? That's 2 in a row. Come on now. We've got a no skunk rule here at the 3 Cushion USA Amateur Championships. No skunk rule. If you get skunked, you automatically win. So you gotta get points so that you can lose. It's nice to see. It's always nice to see new faces. I mean, For those who live locally, there we go. For those who live locally, I'm sure Jake Jacobs is no stranger to anybody out here in the Phoenix, Tucson area. But, you know, to me, I live in California, and, you know, it's hard to know everybody. So it's, you know, it's a treat for me to see and meet new players like Jake, who are showing up and putting their heart into the game and supporting Three Cushion Billiards. It's great to see. Great to see that enthusiasm for the sport. And, you know, I always welcome people who are watching, viewers, that know these players, to feel free and, you know, share some of their anecdotes, information, or any facts that can be freely shared with each other. We have an open platform here to become familiar with those in the billiard community. I keep missing. I'm always one behind on Tung in this match. I'm sorry, guys. I guess the score is moving so quickly. But he's at 23. He needs 2 to win. Oh, he came very close there. That was, I think, the right shot. It was a good shot. Just didn't execute. And what is he left for Tung? He's leaving, you know, not the easiest ball. I mean, it's right in the corner. It's there for the taking. He's going to go off the red. He's got to watch out. There's a kiss down there. Okay, he moved that red very quickly. Just short of a billiard. Argantuna, he has made a comment saying there's no sliding on the tables. It doesn't play like new cloth. I'm seeing a lot less slide. Yeah, the table's playing shorter than normal. I've noticed this same characteristic with synthetic cloths. Royal Pro is there's a, you know, a synthetic hybrid cloth, which is worsted. Um, but I've noticed even with other brands with synthetic cloth, you put it on the table, it's not as fast or slidey. It plays like it's broken in. I've noticed that before. 24 innings now. Tung needs these 2 points so that he can maintain a 1 average. Frank Ortega checking in from Odessa, Texas. They even play billiards out there. that. He had a lot of distance on that shot, I think. Couldn't see how thin he needed to cut that red. Playing for one. Should be able to get this. There it is. 25. We're good. 25 points in 26 innings. Shooting a .95. And Jake Jacobs, very, very gracious. Shakes his hand, and he's paying him a few compliments. And incidentally, Jake, if I didn't say it already, he says hi to Dave Gross in Colorado. So with that, we're going to try to toggle over now to our secondary table. Chris O'Brien versus Craig Powers. I'll be right back.